Hey now, welcome back to the TMP project. This is a mechanism. That's what McCoy's saying right there. This is Illia the probe has arrived. They found her in the sonic shower. Another Roddenberry brainchild. Let's just put her in the shower and bring her out in this little bathrobe. And that's Roddenberry. Now I don't want to digress on this, but you can read it in like the oral histories of Trek during this time. I'm pretty sure that's where I read it. Piercy Kambata was not going to do anything nude. That wasn't her thing. But Roddenberry, he even wanted a bodysuit with all the works. That didn't happen either. They put her in the bathrobe. I guess that was the compromise. There it is. It's 1979. That's what's going on now. To the credit of Robert Wise, although we see this shot, I don't think they're, the angles didn't exploit overall that she was just in a little terry cloth bathrobe. But views may differ on that. I never found it the sexiest thing. It didn't necessarily interfere with the narrative of the movie, but I'm like, probably unnecessary at the end of the day. Nevertheless, there she is, coming out of the shower, becoming the plasma energy that coalesces into a nanobot that's just her. They called it like miniaturized mechanisms or something. Maybe the card will help. And of course, there's the action shot of Piercy's Kambata in the robe. She wasn't looking like that in the movie. There was no posing because she was playing a motionless robot. So there it is. So here is the shower shot right there. The intruder probe materializes in a sonic shower. It was supposed to be her quarters. That she just got because she just transferred on the ship. So I don't think there's going to be much. It reminds me of the head thing too. But exact copy. You are the Kirk unit. Yes, I've been programmed to feature to observe. So there we go. That's what she's stating. Here we go. And then she in this scene. Nope. This is before they shut the door on her. They lock the door, and she's had enough of it, and she just slams toward the door. So, okay, so a 1979 vintage look of Piercy's Kambata, the woman from planet Delta. Well, no, this is the mechanism shot, so the card's got it wrong. You could have a shot of Piercy's Kambata in the uniform, and she would be Illia. This is robot. So, and of course, the back of the card, nothing to do with the front of it. So now we got the normal function of the carbon units is to do an examination in sickbay. This is the sickbay shot. It's always an awesome shot. This is the same bio bed that they reupholstered for Next Gen. So a little trivia that I'm sure most folks knew about. We have Majel Barrett back here playing the other doctor on the ship, the real chief medical officer of the ship here. There is the bio bed. Notice it I kind of like the lucite bio bed, but it wasn't gonna work for TNG. But there she is. She has the stamina of an alien. But okay, there's nothing. Well, I guess there is something alien. Here's a nice card for Majel Barrett / Dr. Chapel, introducing her to the movie, of course. I've done a Majel Barrett video before. Probably put that up there right now. Boom. The mud bath gets in the way of that, but I appreciated that. So, not a lot of space we can do with in this movie, even as long as it is. Not a lot we can work with our ancillary characters, even if we're bringing in two new ones as well, who follow Kirk and Spock. And even McCoy takes a back seat. In fact, D. Kelly, this goes back from like the oral history of the book. There were a lot of scenes where he could be the old Doc McCoy, but those got cut because there's only so much you can cram into a movie, right? So, they're there. It could be argued, are they just set dressing or not? But there you have it. So we're back on the bio bed. This is a better still from the movie. Hey, I was right on the T-shirt. Matches my last show. And this was always cool because ideally the scan line that you would see, there it is. This is the line right now. There is a light that parallels that. I wish the card had it somewhere else, but so we know it's scanning, and it was kind of cool in the scene that the light followed that. So a nice little touch for the examination. There we go. So this is the same scene we just saw from the 1979 card. This is the same scene from these two cards track. Only this doesn't have all the bells and whistles yet. They put those in here. But anyway, so there we go. Well, now we have finally have some text on the examination. Huh. Okay, I was wrong on when she knocks down the door scene. Yeah, that comes in the sickbay, so that'll be next. Kirk convinces Illia to accompany. Okay, we kind of went to that. Molecule size multiprocessor chip. So this now we had. No, this obviously predates nanites. Nanites is what I'm thinking. Nanites showed up in the season premiere, season 3. The season 3 opener of TNG, that was with the nanites. Pretty confident I'm right on that. But before the nanites, they were just molecule-sized multiprocessor chips. So there we go. Replicating everything. Even eye moisture. Now, this is something that I had never noticed, and I think the Red Letter Media guys did a review of TMP. Not knowing a lot about it, but they caught this beat because as soon as Chappell's saying eye moisture, and maybe uses moisture, we had the little love connection between Illia and Decker. Okay, I mean, that tracks. If I try not to read every Roddenberry Trek through a sexualized lens, although I think I'm better off that way. But that's the beat where let's just use the word moisture, because I mean, yeah, why would somebody mention eye moisture? I mean, what is it? I guess we know what you're talking about. So I mean, that's the Roddenberry touch right there, and it's a bad touch. It's always a bad touch. But there we go. So that's when, and then the probe is Decker and Decker unit. Of course, that's the beat that's going to play a pivotal role in this movie. So they're outside talking things over, and this is where she has enough. Knocks down the wall. I have no time for a door, and I don't know what digital memories mean. Let's see what we have here. All right, good. This card's going to transition into the next two from 79. So, so the Decker unit can help you more effectively than the Kirk unit can. So there, Spock knows. Spock knows. Hey, we got this romantic relationship. Let's play it up. Let's just put Decker with her, and then maybe these thought patterns so exacting can bring emotion to this emotionless probe creature, or whatever. And then we go to the rec deck because they put a lot of money into the rec deck for the scene with everybody in it, and so we've got to go back to it so we can enjoy all the orange upholstery, the very earth tone Enterprise. I like this set, even though I realize that all the furniture are just like cardboard boxes that are upholstered. So this is where Decker and Illia go to play whatever game that is, that in the device that serves no purpose. Now, it's odd because there are some beats that don't quite make sense here. Well, maybe they do. I mean, I could see them working, but maybe they played this game on Delta 4 because again, Illia just got on the ship, so there's no memories to be made on the ship. Because immediately we're going into a crisis situation. She comes on last to get to her post, so I mean, it's not like she played this game, but maybe she played the game when they were dating. Illia always liked this game. She nearly always won, and so they do the little game, and and I know, and I read up on this. This comes out of Shatner's movie memories book. I got Piercy Kambata. Not hired for her acting ability, unfortunately. It's not to say she couldn't, but it's also a difficult emotionless role to act. So in a way that helps someone without a lot of acting training, because she plays a robot a little bit better than I don't know. I'm up in the air on this because I'm recalling some lines, the way they were said, and I can't think of any specific one right now, but they just didn't come off right. I mean, that's the best take you got of that line. Nevertheless, this device serves no purpose. She does good as a model in conveying emotions. So she changes quickly from, you know, realizing that this is a latent memory to then becoming the probe again. So that's done very well in a lot of those beats. But as far as getting the dialogue out with the right intonations, there's a lot of misses, a few hits overall, but we just kind of worked that into the experience of the movie. So there we are. So there's Pierce's Combata's on the ship now. And next, as far as I'm looking over here, Spock goes for a joyride and doesn't tell anybody. So there we go. We have the probe. We know what the probe's going to do. The probe wants carbon units to be in data storage. And Spock's like, well, I don't know what's going on with that, but I really need to talk to this thing, so I'm just going to take a spacewalk. So we look forward to our EVA next time.